Let me start by clearing something up right now. I still work a full-time job. I'm a nurse. I work at least 3 12s a week. I didn't quit overnight. I didn't burn the boats. And I didn't gamble my life on a maybe. So if you're watching this thinking, must be nice, but I can't just leave my job, that's good because this video is for you. Because what I'm about to talk about isn't escaping your job. It's about expanding your life while you still have one. Do you hate getting up on Monday mornings ready to go to work? Do you dread Sunday nights because Monday you have to go back to work? I used to be the same way when I was just working. Now I don't feel that way. There's this myth online that freedom only happens after you quit. But here's the truth nobody talks about. Most people who build real freedom do it while working full time, in the cracks of their day, before work, after work, weekends, nights, from hotel Wi-Fi's. That's what you have to do. And that is me. I'm doing that. I wasn't waiting for permission to live. I am building my options quietly. So don't think that it's an either or kind of situation. Most people are in an and situation. So when network marketing entered my life, it did not replace my job. It sat right next to it. It became the thing I built when I got home tired, the thing I showed up for, even when it would have been easier to scroll, because I knew what it could do for me. And slowly, something started to shift. I wasn't trapped by my job anymore because my job was no longer my only option. And only having one option these days is really not possible. This is what people miss. This business does not demand that you quit your life. It rewards you for being consistent inside of it. And honestly, you might have to sacrifice a little at the beginning, but it is so worth it in the end. So let's talk travel because this is where it gets interesting. I didn't start suddenly jet setting off full time. I started stacking my experiences. Long weekends, company trips I earned, vacations where I didn't panic about money. And the biggest difference, I wasn't using travel to escape burnout. I was using it to remind myself where I was going and why I was building this. Right now, we're qualifying for Hawaii. I would never think of going to Hawaii, but now I can earn this trip. This is what network marketing gives me. Travel became proof that what I was doing was working. And it does not happen overnight. You need to give it the effort and the time it takes to build this business. Here's when everything started changing for me. I was still working my scheduled hours, still being responsible, still doing the normal thing called a job. But mentally, I was free because I knew my income wasn't capped forever. My schedule was not permanent and my life was expandable. That kind of freedom hits differently. And I'm going to tell you, working my job now is very enjoyable because while I'm working, I'm thinking of how I can further build my business. So, network marketing didn't give me unlimited vacations, but it is giving me some leverage. It's giving me a great community. It's giving me skill sets I never would have learned in my job. It's given me confidence, and overall, it's giving me options. It's letting me build something that doesn't punish me for wanting more. And I am doing all of it while I'm working full time. And that's what matters. That's what a lot of people don't talk about. You can do this working a full-time job. And honestly, busy people actually are the ones that end up doing amazing in this. So if you're watching this before work, on your lunch break, or late at night, I see you. You're not behind, you're not late, and you're not unrealistic. You're just done pretending this is all there is. You don't need to quit your job to start changing your life. You need a plan that works with your life, and that is network marketing. I never thought I would get into it, but I am so glad I did, and it has been so rewarding. So no, this is not about quitting tomorrow. This is about building quietly until one day you get to choose. If travel, flexibility, and options matter to you, drop the word travel in the comments because I would love to talk with you. Subscribe if you want honest conversations about building something real while still working full-time. Your job does not define your future, and a lot of people think it does. What it does is it funds the season you're in. You do have options for a future, and it does not revolve around a job.